finally. Hello, Moto. Hello, everyone. Well, literally one today. Hi, guys. I know, it's not at 12. I was ready to get on. And then the next shipment from Rhode Island came in, and I'm sorry, but you guys know the rules. Dad comes first. And considering his operation is in 2 days, I was definitely going to prioritize bringing my dad what he wanted. Because it's getting close now. How is everyone doing today, though? How is everyone's Tuesday? It is definitely getting a little wild. Gasp, she's on time. Technically, no. I was going to be on time, but the shipment, like, I was watching it, and I was sitting there, and I was so ready. And then we had to run around the house, clean up some stuff, and I was literally sitting here. Okay, guys, I was sitting right here, and I was getting ready. I was getting everything ready to go. I had the camera up. I had the microphone up. I was ready to start, and Starman goes, "Oh, Cassie." And I went, "No, you're joking." And if you see the camera shaking, by the way, guys, it's not me, it's Luna. Baby had a nice long nap today. Excellent. But yeah, Luna is sitting right where the camera is attached to. And she already clawed my face. She's going a little crazy this afternoon. And she tried to jump up on me. When she jumped up on me, because she will not let me clip her claws right now, like, she did a whole Matrix thing. I tried to clip her claws the other day. Literally tore open my chest. It actually really fucking hurts, too, where she did it. She's got a big, long... I think I can show you. Well, actually, no. I don't know if it's going to mess up the camera. But... and so, Luna goes really nuts. Like, she's tapped. And so, she'll kick and she'll squirm and she'll flail around. And when I came back home from Dad's after dropping off the stuff to him, she was sitting on the desk and screaming at me. Yes, she is definitely a chaos gremlin. Luna is the definition of a chaos gremlin. By the way, guys, if you love me and you have an Instagram, you are welcome to go over to there, okay? And like all the posts I did of all the art we've done together. Because I did not realize I hadn't posted any of it. Is Luna one of the babies? No, Luna's been around for quite a long time. As a matter of fact, Luna is from the very first batch of babies I rescued in North Carolina when I moved to this house. Luna was found by my brother when he worked for a furniture company. And they were delivering. And he went into a mechanic. No. He was already HVAC by then. He was with his HVAC company. That's right. But it was still a mechanic shop. Okay? And so when he went to the mechanic shop and he worked on it. Oh my God, Luna, seriously, come on. Child. All right, that should stop all of this. She is shaking that camera so bad. Let's see. Let's see if it works now. Much better. Okay. So anyways, when he was in the mechanic shop, he was supposed to be doing repairs on the HVAC system. And while he was there was a kitten. Little tiny black and white fluff ball. And that little tiny black and white fluff ball got brought to me. And originally, she was Ray's. So Sunny and Luna, they both went to Ray for a while. And as a matter of fact, while we were all on stream for my second or third anniversary as a YouTuber, and I was cooking, Ray got the call from his landlord that he was either going to be evicted or he had to get rid of the cats. And so he called me because I adopted the cats out to him. And they got brought back to me. And Luna kind of used to be normal until Bastion and Atreyu died. And when Bastion and Atreyu died, everything changed. Hello, Quiet Chris. But yeah, when Bastion and Atreyu died, everything changed for Luna. Her personality changed. There she is now. Oh my, Luna. My God, ma'am. You need to chill out. But since she already moved the camera, I can show you. That's where she cut me up. Because I decided to try to clip her claws. And as you can see, she's a little spastic. Luna. Luna. Hi. Hi. Shh. Shh. Girl. Come here. Ow, 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 ow. Calm down. Shh. You guys can hear the purring. Calm down, baby girl. That cut looks painful. It is. She nailed me hard. She sliced up both my boobs. The worst thing is Luna loves attention. But because she has... I don't know how it happened. But Luna has very severe plaque in the back of her teeth. She is going to be getting a tooth cleaning this year. Luna also caused a lot of damage to her lower back. Nerve-wise, she chewed herself a lot after Bastion and Atreyu died. So she has a very sensitive back end, which makes her more spastic. Ow, Luna, ow, those claws. Ma'am, that hurts. Shh. Shh. Calm down. Girl, you cannot be flailing those little arms. It's okay. Can I look at those claws? Okay. Really wish I had the claw clipper right now, because you're in a relaxed state. And I would love to trim those claws right now while I can. Husband. Husband. I need you to go into our bedroom on my nightstand and get the claw clippers now. Ow, 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 ow. Because Luna always calms down after we trim her claws. So this is either about to be a very wild moment on stream that none of you are going to see, but all of you are going to hear. Or it's going to be very simple and easy. We're going to find out. Because when Luna gets into a very relaxed state, I can trim her claws no problem. But she has to remain in that relaxed state. Very good girl. So, what you're not seeing off camera is her kind of rotating and flailing around like a little ball of fluff. You see that tail? That's her happy. Yeah, well, right now I'm a little stuck. Okay. Let's see, Luna. We're going to find out, kids, because she's already getting the hint. All right, we're going to leave that right there. She already just got a little mad at me. Come on, baby. I know, you're so sweet and so pretty, and we love you. And Mommy's trying to make money right now. She's trying to talk to people. You're not making it easy at all. No, 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 no. You, my little food-obsessed girl, you're making it very difficult. Yes, you are. But yes, so she has a permanent blep because of the tartar on her teeth. So I've got to get those cleaned. And that's one of the things I got to do. I've got to see if I can trim even one of her paws. Come on, baby. This is either going to really hurt or be really easy. And I'm not sure which. No, no, no. Come on, baby. Yes, I know. Smell it. Lick it. You're fine. Don't bite it, though. Ow. You guys have no idea how much I'm trying right now. I hate that it's all off camera. I've got this every time I lift her paw. She is finding a reason to flip her little leg. Please don't claw my face, ma'am. Yes, you're so cute. You are so adorable. You are so cute. There we go. Oh, we're getting somewhere. I got 2 whole claws. Oh, boy. Hi, baby. How to trim a psychopath. I know, you're doing so good. You're doing so good, baby. No, let me get that thumb. She's an acrobat. You guys have no idea what's going on back here. I just got almost a whole paw. Almost. I'm trying to trim this semi-blind. All right. Oh, what a good girl, Luna. What a good girl, Luna. Oh my goodness, Luna. You did so good. I need to do your back paws, but at least your front paws aren't going to torture me anymore. I just got both front paws. Oh my goodness. You guys can see. God. I had to get her in this refined state. Oh my Lord. Hey, Wicked and Fluffy. Yep. Oh, you're going to give me the back paws too? Because that would make my life infinitely easier. Yay. Promise she has really long quicks on her back paws. Oh my goodness, Luna. Oh my goodness. This is so much better than the other day. I wish I could have you all witness this. Because it's definitely... Almost. Oh. Goodness gracious, Luna. What a good girl. Haha. Okay. Luna, do you want to sit in Mommy's shirt? Come here. There. What a good girl. What a good girl. Ah. I live to fight another day, children. Hello, Natanya. Appalling. Stop it. There you go, baby. Claws trimmed, guys. Psychopath appeased. And look, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with. This insanely adorable little face. Right there. Flailing her little booty about. Not allowing me to use my arms for anything but holding her. This is how Luna needs to be held. La Luna. La Luna. Don't flash the whole crew, kid. Don't be flashing, kids. No. No, 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 no. So this is Luna. You guys have seen her multiple times. You just haven't realized it. She's a good girl, but she has got some bad teeth. She has got some bad teeths. Let's see. Well, you can't see. But either way. She's getting a tooth cleaning this year. It's going to be pricey, but it's worth it. But either way, children. How has everyone been? Now that crisis is averted, for at least me, I just don't know how I'm going to get to draw because she is literally, if I do not hold her, she flails about. So right now, Mommy is trying to figure out how she can... Like, look how damn sharp these claws are. I don't know if you can see that. That was just... Focus. Focus. It was not going to. But you can see a little claw there. Bad teeths. Very bad teeths. Here, Luna. You can sit on me. When I came in here the first time, about 3 hours ago before the package came for Dad, it was Umi who was making my life difficult. I came back, and very unexpectedly, it was Luna. Yes, I know, baby. Can you stay just like this? Can we... Here, pray that she stays just like this, guys. Because then my life is easy. Nope, of course. Immediately she starts moving. Immediately. Either way, congressional hearings are happening right now today, guys. Or at least they were 3 hours ago. I was listening to them before the stream. There is many congressional hearings going on right now. You need a shirt with a pet pouch. The problem is I am so fat. And I do need to lose weight. But the problem with the pet pouch is I would be squeezing the animals between whatever I'm sitting at and my belly. And that's the biggest problem that I have right now. Okay, I think we have appeased the beast. For the moment. I think we've done it, kids. Now watch how wild her tail whips. This is her happy. This is Luna happy. This is a sign of an anxiety-ridden cat. Just so you know. This is what a cat with attitude and anxiety looks like. She is purring, she is cuddling, and she is unable to relax. See that tail? That is a sign that she is unable to relax. When the tail stops moving, that's when she'll be actually relaxed. Improvise on the towel. The problem is not you utilizing the product. The problem is my size, honey. Until I lose more weight and there's enough space between me and the item, it's not going to work. Because my shirts are big enough that I can put the animals inside of them. It's squeezing them between me and whatever I'm sitting at. It hurts them because it's usually wood or metal, and that's not good for them. Yep. La Luna. Don't rub that. No. She's assaulting Starman with her tail. I take that over the claws. I'm so glad Starman brought this to me. But, you know. We're going to try to sketch. Oh, so we need to talk about that church invasion. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We'll get to that in a minute. Because right now, many Minnesota representatives are at the congressional hearings for Minnesota talking about it. And it's been a lot of whataboutisms. There was a guy from Florida who was like, oh, well, you would want to see if the governor of this state, if his wife was committing fraud. And we're like, yeah. And he's like, good, because DeSantis did this. We're not talking about DeSantis right now. Florida is not the one rampant with billions of dollars in fraud. Florida is not the one with $9 billion in childcare, healthcare, restaurant, and government fraud. It's not the one. You want to talk about and he's under investigation, so what you wanted is still happening. What you wanted is still happening. They're still being held accountable. The investigation, and if there is fraud, hold them accountable. I have zero problem with that. Zero. $10 million is $10 million. But if you are going to compare $10 million to almost $10 billion, you are brain dead, and I judge you. Have you heard about the Virginia Democrats proposing a bill that would get rid of mandatory minimum sentencing? Wow. Wow, I'm going to put that up on the screen so that way anyone watching this can see that. Wow, gee. Why would anyone, and you know the thing is, they're going to say, oh, because of falsely accused people. Oh, no. These are the harshest crimes that we commit in our society. The church invasion was something that, and I found it's because the pastor either worked with ICE or is an ICE agent. So that's how they said it was okay to come in. But do you not see what they're doing to Target as well? These idiots really think that by they all bought a thing of salt and went to return it. So there is a line. Oh, 2 minutes in and I already want to bash my head in. Great. I know. There was a line of geriatrics all returning salt because what they're doing is they're purposely holding up the line as a protest against ICE because what they don't like is that particular Target, people were apprehended that were illegal. Target's not going to do shit. You're not doing anything. You are not... They don't care. Target cannot legally say they will not allow ICE agents in. Legally, they can't do that. It's against the law. We still have people, on the video I posted, we still have people who believe that ICE is not legally law enforcement. They are. They are 100% law enforcement. They are 100% able to... I have to be careful how much I shout because Luna will definitely get more antagonized. You guys, it's insane. I swear to God, if they cause a salt shortage... No. They're buying a thing of salt in the area and returning it so that way they can hold up Target lines. None of it makes any sense. Poor people just wanted to attend church. Yeah, they went in because I hate it here. I know, baby. I know, me too. They literally went in and protested at that church because the pastor was either someone who worked with ICE or was ICE. And that's all they needed to know. That's all they cared about. What's a law enforcement? I can't with you, quiet, Chris. And, you know, these people, they are now finding any random Joe, any random dude out and about that might look. They found these two guys that were programmers for apps in Minneapolis that were just at this restaurant enjoying their food. And because they just so happened to slightly, potentially, look like the kind of men that are from ICE, they stood outside screaming at them and harassing them. There was a guy who rented a truck, who owns a truck, and that's what he drives around in. The protesters said it's his fault for having a truck, that's why they harassed him. Okay? It's his fault. And if he wanted to do something about it, he could go and rent another car so he could travel around. I want you to really think about this. The people that claim it's fascism are telling people that if you look a certain way, if you dress a certain way, if you drive a certain car, you deserve to be harassed because you look like the ones that we don't want here. I need you all to really soak up that irony. They are beating up people that they feel look like ICE. Anyone walking down the street, a random protester will approach them and be like, say fuck ICE. Say fuck ICE. You need to say fuck ICE. And I still have friends laughing and thinking that they're on the right side with people like that. It's look at her tail. Her tail is slowing down somewhat now. Because she's getting quieter. She's finally calming down. See, now that I stopped petting her, her tail started switching again a little bit. I know. Look at the blep, though. You can't see it, but let me see if I can show you. Dang it, look at her blep. I know, Luna. See, this is what she does. She kind of like spins around like a pangolin and tunnels herself in more. So they're going after people who don't, other people now who don't dress like slobs. I know. My son works security and wears a uniform. I'm so worried for his safety. Is he in Minneapolis? Because this is mainly in Minneapolis, babe. This is mainly in Minneapolis. Which again, then this other guy, the one that was talking about Florida, he's like, I don't see you guys going to Arkansas and doing this. I don't see you going here. And I'm like, yeah, because it's not happening there like this. If you find it happening there and you have evidence of it, then great. Go. Show us. We're not targeting Minnesota just for the sake of it. It's because that's where it is. It's the what about isms for me. It's the like, oh, well, we didn't use violent rhetoric. You are telling people this is the Gestapo. You are telling people this is the same thing as targeting the Jews in the Holocaust. How is that not violent rhetoric? The Jews in the Holocaust were legal-born German citizens who woke up one day and legislatively were decided to be illegal. They were normal citizens. They were forced to dress a certain way so they could be targeted easier. Show me where that's happening here. No, but won't be long before it comes here to Denver. People are already protesting. He has to deal with it when he works downtown. Tell your son we pray for him. It's just insane. It is insane. I personally, I wish we were not looking at the whole Greenland thing right now. I don't care how logical it is or not. I would rather we just send the National Guard out to every single state where all these protests are happening and tear gas the shit out of these people because they are causing chaos. They are hurting people. They are causing untold damage because they're just They are looting. They are wrecking shit. All because they cannot contain their emotions. That's the worst part of all this. These are a pile of adults who cannot contain their emotions. They don't even understand what it means to have a First Amendment right. They do not understand what the actual definition of free speech is. Free speech is only protected from being oppressed by the government. Private property, you can't force someone to host your free speech. You cannot march onto someone's private property and say what you want. See, I would love to show you guys. There's a video that breaks it down beautifully, but I'll try to ad-lib as much as I can on it, or rather cliff note it would be the better way, as much as possible. You have the right to say what you want without being punished for it by the government. Oh yeah, it's everyone's been saying this is going to be, instead of the summer of love, it's the winter of love. And endangering their own kids, right? Like everyone was telling you about the tear gassed baby, the tear gassed baby. Do you guys want to know how that baby got tear gassed? Because a family was going home from something that the kids were doing. There were protesters getting violent, and the car was on a road. The protesters were blocking. They weren't allowing that kid to go through. They weren't allowing that family to go through. The protesters were getting more and more violent. ICE threw a tear gas bomb at them. The tear gas got knocked under and trapped under the car, and that's how it happened. Okay? So who am I going to blame? The protesters, who should have been on the sidewalk and clear of traffic. But all over Minneapolis, all over the country, these assholes believe they have the right to block the roads. Which I don't know why, because now it should be common knowledge. You block traffic, that is the quickest way to get nobody on your side. Nobody cares at that point. You're just creating more people that will probably alert to more illegals just to get ICE out of there quicker. Oh yeah, any truck they follow, they blare horns at. If you have a large dark truck and you enter a parking lot anywhere, all of these random people start blaring their horns to warn people of ICE. It's already been reported that the 911 is clogged with false calls because people are reporting ICE. It's insane. What I want to do is I want to find any of the reporting numbers that people are trying to report ICE. I want to call them. I want them to be flooded. I want all their phone numbers. And these people are literally getting up and saying, just give them food poisoning. Oh, we need to kill them all. Oh, you need to date ICE so we can dox them. And then we've got these brain dead takes. Why are they covering their faces? This is why. This is why. These are people dealing with drug dealers, gang members, human traffickers. You are dealing with do you know who oh, I can't. Let me see. Do you know who Jake Monroe is? Oh, yes, Jake Monroe. Yes, I've been watching him. I like him. I've been watching him for a while now. Yes. He is like me, a political cross-dresser. The Winter of L's. I like that. You guys, it's nuts. Look at how calm her tail is now. I know, baby. Yeah. My sweet little psychopath. Who's mommy's sweet little psychopath? Yeah. She always seems to calm down after I clip her claws. I think because she gets very needly, spiky little claws, and she gets stuck on everything, and I think that bothers her. And so it stresses her out more. And I got all 4 paws on screen, so that's nice. That's real nice. But yeah, I'm sorry. And all my friends now calling me racist and this, that, and the other. Again, Tom Homan got a medal from Obama for his work with ICE. Okay? Every president since 2003 has used ICE. CNN has literal ride-along videos with ICE in identical manners. And now, because all the protesters obviously are weaklings, they have to go to bed sometime, but ICE doesn't. So ICE is now waited till the early morning. We're talking 4 or 5 in the morning. And they go and do their arrest then, instead of going in the middle of the day. What, baby? You feeling better, La Luna? La Luna. She's a good girl. She is a baby girl. When she wants to, Luna's a very sweet girl, and there's no problems. It's just, after the boys died, she was extremely bonded to Atreyu and Bastion. They were her best buds. And she used to be highly bonded to Calliope. Her and Calliope used to be attached at the hip. When the boys died, Luna changed. She mentally has not been the same since. And it's so sad because she was a generally normal cat. And she got very aggressive after that. And then when we had the flea infestation, she got a lot of nerve damage on her butt. And then she continued to bite afterwards. So it's just a whole thing. And the worst thing is she loves attention. Like, she loves getting held. But she does not like most of the other animals. She deals with them, but because you can see this is her obsession. She'll obsessively bite. So I'm glad that I at least trimmed her claws. Baby girl, calm. That's a good girl. Yeah, there's a good girl. There's a good girl. She's getting better, though. I think the cold is really negatively affecting her as well. Hello, Hunty. I'm just glad I trimmed her claws because, whew, she was getting painful, dude. Because what she'll do, we'll walk into the room and we'll hear her she has got a very distinctive, very high-pitched meow. It goes like it's, I can't even hit it, but it's very loud and very high-pitched. The Winter of Lunatics, excellent choice, Fluffy Paws. How was everyone's Robert E. Lee Day? I did not know. Whatchamacallit. Apparently in the South, a lot of people that are not very African-American friendly call MLK Day instead the name of the guy that assassinated him. I'm like, yo, that ain't right. Guys, that ain't right. That's not funny. I still don't even know what the guy's name is. But Lord Almighty. The tail. When I found that, I was like, sheesh. See, now I'm mad because you know what I want, guys? I want a cup of coffee, a wine biscuit, and an egg biscuit. Maybe a couple of crumpets. Is that healthy for me? No. If that's my lunch. It's a wild statement, right, Natanya? I was like, damn. Come on, people. All right, Luna, what are we doing? What? Oh, my God, ma'am. She keeps going right under the camera. What, baby girl? What? Luna, you need to make a choice, ma'am. You need to make a choice, ma'am. That's douchey. Thank you. See, now she doesn't want to be held anymore. She wants to do the licking. She wants to overgroom now. And the problem is that it's kind of a comfort for her. But I gave her... So the one thing I will tell you is I gave her what works with every other cat. I have this anti-anxiety thing from Homeopet. Hey. Come here, baby. Oh, I know. That's a choice. I know. Shh. Calm down. Calm down, baby. As I was saying, I gave it to her. And it's supposed to relieve anxiety. It did not seem to have such an effect upon Luna. Did it? No, it made you a little crazier, didn't it, beautiful? It made my sweet girl a little nuts. Yes, it did. And see, Luna came back right after Zorro passed away. So it's always thrown off me and Starman a little bit because she's about half the size of Zorro. But her fur is nearly identical to his. Her fur texture and quality. So when we see her, there are days we think Zorro's still here. Which definitely kind of breaks our hearts a little bit. What, baby? What do you see? You're watching your own fucking tail on the screen, kid. That's you're looking at. You're looking at you. She's getting excited because she's looking at the screen and she sees her own tail wagging. I want you guys to realize this, Luna. Ma'am, you're a self-fulfilling prophecy. Excuse me. Yes. Hey, babe. Can you sneeze out some cheese, please? Huh? She's not exactly relaxing. Like, her claws are off. I got all 4 paws. But she's kind of making it a little difficult. She won't settle down. So I figured the low-fat cheddar, everyone can get a little. And I can get a little piece. Whenever I cook, I pretend that I sneeze. And, uh-oh, do you already know what's happening? It's in the refrigerator. There you go. Ha ha ha. Oh, finally. And if you love me, I'd love if you made me a coffee. What? Oh, he's a chewing. So what I would do is, because I didn't want him to know I was throwing them cheese, what I would do is I'd pretend I sneeze and cheese would just fly over my shoulder. Usually at the end of a bag when I was, like, cooking. And so now I call it sneezing cheese. The cheese tax, the cheese tax. And it always has to be shredded cheese because if it's chunks, there's just... Orion will not allow anyone. Yeah, but baby, if you would make me a coffee because I'm feeling the rumble in my throat. I literally shouted it and I got video evidence. I shouted it as you said a chew. Please. 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 What? That's fine. I'll clear them out myself. If you bring them, I'll get them all cleaned out. I'll do it. 11 witnesses too. Thank you, Banana. Hunty admitted it too. Yes, they do. Do you hear that, children? Father says you don't count. Mother says this one does not count. This one does not count. He lies. Okay, now that the challenge, mind you guys, this is how I know that Sinbad is not as food motivated. He's at the top of the little, he's right up top sleeping on top of my shelves. He don't shivig it. He does not give a single shit. I want coffee. I already had a coffee today. But when I went to the restaurant, my boss's son drove me. And they had partaken in the devil's lettuce in their car, but a few days prior. So the whole ride, I was nauseated. And the last few days, I have had a wheezy nose and throat. Show. Any honey that I can ingest, I shall take. Will you make me my coffee? What? What? I think he said something. I'm not sure. No, not the Mary Jane. Yes, the Mary Jane. And that's why I was like, ugh. And he apologized. He's like, you can smell that? And I was like, yes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ma'am. Okay, so I guess the cheese was not Luna. You walk on that keyboard, I kill you. She just came in like a wrecking ball. This is the biggest problem with my animals. Once one of them decides he said something, I don't know what he said, he feels bleh, he's laying on the couch. The first few times I couldn't hear him because he was like, and so I couldn't hear a word. All right, let's see. Let's see. Who do I want to draw today? I've drawn a lot of Helga. Obviously, I've been massively on an angel kick. Big cat butt. The worst thing is she's one of my smallest cats. Everyone can smell it. What the fuck is he dumb? Here's the problem. People who smoke pot a lot, it's just like every other thing. When you get so used to it, you think, one, a lot of potheads believe it's a delicious smell. They don't understand how gross it smells. That's first of all. Second of all, they believe after a day or two, it goes away. But to begin with, it's much different from a lot of other things that people smoke. It's the pure plant. And it's not just the pure plant, it's the pollen part. It's not the leaves like other things. Still want you to draw forest. I guess. You guys wanted me to redesign him. See, the problem is that, so Guy's nose, I draw Guy's nose like that. And God almighty. Hold on, guys. Thank you, honey. Sorry, guys. There was a mix-up on the scheduling. And my phone, if you guys remember, was going off earlier. Was because my boss was telling me about stuff going on with the schedule because an associate was exceedingly sick. She was already sick last week when I went in on Friday. She had left early. She was already sick. She didn't let anybody know until today. She is still extremely sick. Like, shouldn't be at work levels of sick. The kids are that bad now. I feel bad for them. I really liked the creative subjects. Oh, school is not good for kids now. School is terrible for kids now. From what I'm seeing, they don't do nothing for those kids that are good. And Hunty, you're just an art teacher, so like you barely get the authority. Sorry, I'm getting all these messages. My phone is blowing up. Hold on, children. Oh my god, now it's Umi. Oh god. I am never getting any drawing done today. Hello, Umi. Okay. So, I don't know what it is. Apparently, the universe is trying to stop me from drawing today. As soon as I got Luna done, the phone rings. As soon as I get the phone done, Umi shows up. We're gonna try, though. The universe is fighting me today. Yes, Umi, mommy sees you. I see you. My art and woodshop design technology as a whole were the cool ones. Minus one who wielded fear as a weapon. We listened to them and behaved as much as possible. January is just illness month. But this is different though. Like when you're making food, when you're the one handling it, you can't be. I understand that you need to make money. I do. Trust me of all people. Oh, Umi, yes, I see your stretchies, baby. You need your claws trimmed too, ma'am. You have some daggers on those back paws. Yes, you do. And, you know, choose another Chaos Gremlin has entered the arena. Yep. But, you can't be going to work being all... Let's see if I can trim her claws while she's holding her paw like that. Ah, damn it. Umi's a little more wild about the claws because I guess she's just not used to it. Can I get back there? Nope. Can I get back there, baby? Yes, I see your butt and it's absolutely adorable. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you. What a cute girl. What a sweet girl. My sweet baby girl. Mommy needs to get those back paws. Are you gonna let me? No, you're just gonna be adorable? Okay. Dang it. But yeah, so right now, my boss, just easiest to refer to her as that. God, now Jupiter's in here. Atticus is in here. I'm surrounded. And oh my God. Hold on, guys. Sorry, that's the guy I sold the Elantra to, and he already paid us for it. But draw on cat, I know, right? Umi, stop clawing the paper. What am I supposed to do, guys? What the hell am I supposed to do? Look, what is this? Don't act adorable, you filthy bitch. Look at this cat. What? What? Give cat a pen. I know. Everyone piling in. She is like, no, I know. And so I had to answer the phone because he has not been able to pick up the car yet. And I cannot wait to get out of my yard, dude. And this guy is also going to help me get the, you sold the car. I did. Any replacements on the short list? So right now what it is that part of the deal of me selling the Elantra to him is he's going to help me get my car fixed. So that's the awesome part. Now Luna's, this is the white spot I was telling you guys about on her. What? What? I know, you're so tough. You're a tough girl. Yeah, I know. I know. Go ahead. Bite. What? There you go, guys. You can enjoy me getting beat up by this little child. What you gonna do? What? She's beautiful. See, these are the claws I need to get. Right there, those back paws. Stop clawing the paper. At the moment, this paper costs more than you. I haven't had to do a single vet thing on you yet. Draw Luna with a peach on her head. Why? What, baby? What, you terrible little flirt. You horrible little... Look at this creature. How am I supposed to get anything done, guys? Get ready for the bunny kicks. You know what the funniest thing is? She is a bunny hopper. See those little paws? She hops around like a rabbit, guys. I'm not even joking. I know. You want the scritchies and the scratchies. Oh, my precious little girl. Oh, my pretty little girl. What, Umi Zoomy? What? What? Guys, how am I supposed to get anything done today? I don't even know how I'm supposed to get anything done. I've got my almost daughter calling me. I've got my car guy calling me. I've got my almost boss calling me. I got food coming in from out of state. I got cats surrounding me. Is there anything else today? I need another cat, but I know I don't. My dad doesn't want the one I have. Luna, I'm innocent. Yeah, Luna's over there biting her own butt. Umi's over here getting all the pets. We already have realized, too, Quiet Chris is a favorite of. I think, Chris, you liked Zorro, too, didn't you? Me and my cat is being too cute, and I have all the things to do, right? How it's not done. But do you know what I did? I'm so happy. You're in demand today, I know. I went and I saw the third Avatar. I enjoyed it. I laughed. I cried. I shook my leg when I thought it was getting crazy. Stop being so pretty, ma'am. Yes, you, ma'am. What, ma'am? What? Oh, you stop that, you fibber. Acting like you're getting all distressed. What, you gonna bite? What? 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 You gonna get me? That was pathetic. What? I just spoke to her in 5 grammatical errors. Yes. Better than the second one. I agree. Stop clawing my paper. It is definitely better than the second one. I did enjoy the second one, and I'm glad the setup was there. Haven't seen an Avatar since the original. You have to see the second one to understand the setup of the third. It is a very drawn out second one. But I genuinely felt entertained throughout the entire third one. And to my credit, I only went to the bathroom once. Just once. The whole movie. And I'm not getting enough credit for it. The only Avatar is the Airbender. Technically, James Cameron's one came first. Technically. Because James Cameron came up with the idea for Avatar when he was 14 years old. And he had been trying to pitch it since the 70s. But he wouldn't, every time he thought he got close to making it, he wouldn't, because he didn't like the idea of his idea not being what he wanted. And so he kept waiting and waiting and waiting. In my opinion, the OG was like Pocahontas, but more interesting. I don't care. I'm saying what I'm saying. He started pitching it to Hollywood in the 70s. So the idea was there. But the actual idea of an avatar, there's a reason why the phrase is used. It's a common phrase. No, Umi. No, thank you. Waiting. Stop it. Come here, Umi. Oh, come here, baby girl. Hi. Hi. You being a bad girl today. Yeah, you are. You are. Now I really want that coffee. Now, can mommy draw? Will you chill off to the side while mommy draws? Okay. Forest is not very developed, by the way. No, I'm just getting my art supplies, baby. You don't need to whip around, okay? We ain't whipping, we ain't nay-nay. She gonna be interrupting me. On this edition of Star Son Has Cats That Do Not Mind Their Business. What? So how are we gonna do this, Umi? Am I gonna get to draw at all? Am I gonna get to draw at all? What? Girl. No. No, we don't chew on the paper either. Watch her whip, watch her nay-nay. I know, right? I have a comic idea for Mickey and Delilah thingy, but I must do real work first, right? Petting Toll before, apparently. Petting Toll is one thing. She ain't letting me do shit. You guys want me to draw Forest? I don't want to give Forest pure green hair. He has green tips. The tip of his nose is more pronounced because he has more pixie in his bloodline. She wants to draw too, right? So maybe I can adjust him to have very... I don't want to make him look ridiculous. Don't want it to be that big either. He is genetically related to the boys. She wants you to draw her. It's, Mom, if you've been seeing I Found Her animatic. No? No, I have not. No, I have not, my darling. It makes me happy. I'll send you some. I swear to God, if it is anything like the bullshit yaoi shit I get sent about the politicians from Chris, I'll beat you through the computer. She's out here throwing up her paws. I wonder if I can clip those little tootsies. Hold on. Ooh, we got a paw. Hold on. Well, I got one paw. What? If you want me to do it again, you gotta give me the other foot. I need your other foot. One of her claws is in her fur. I need you to lay back down. I'll do your other foot. Yep, that's the actual paw I need, too. Let me see it. Let me see it. Come, yo. Lay down. Come on. Weepoo. There you go. Now I've got the paw. Let me see how quickly I can do this without her hurting me and her. Yep, go ahead. You can chew on my hand all day long, kid. I did it! Stinker. I got you. I got you. And your teeth are meaningless because you don't bite hard. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. I win. I win. I win. I win. I did it. That's 2 cats in 1 stream, all 4 paws. Ha ha ha. Now I just gotta do Athena. Gonna get you. Gonna get you, Umi. I'm gonna get you, Umi. Gonna get you, Umi. Ow! It's so stupid. And of course, but who shows up? Orion. Because how dare anyone have fun with mommy but you, yo wee piece of shit. Look at how she's froze right up. She is scared of this boy. Yes, 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 yes. And Luna hates you, so let's not antagonize the kitties, shall we, Orion? Yes, I know. Big yawns, big yawns. Which one of you knocked down my Luna? Who knocked down my Princess Luna? Huh? Who? Orion got FOMO? Yeah. 16 cats to go? Not quite. I actually trimmed most of them last week. What, Luna? Ow, ow, ow. I have a feeling this has Hermes written all over it. Yup. He broke one of my shelves. That's Hermes. All over it. There was a shelf up here that I had this hooked on. And now it's not. It is ripped open. The shelf is broken. I have a feeling, looking at what I'm looking at, that the one who caused this is my orange retard. Okay. Yeah, he ripped that right in half. That shelf is hanging by a thread. It's a cheap little wooden one that I got from Five Below. I know, Luna. Hello, Hendrix. All right. You know you're just going to end up fighting her. Do not step on my keyboard. What, baby girl? What do you want? Girl, what? What do you want? What is it? Sent the link. It's probably copyrighted, but it's so cute. I'll watch it later, baby. Not the shells with the claw trimming, right? Not her crying. Now you guys know what Luna sounds like. I told you she's got a very high-pitched voice. She has a super high-pitched voice. Oh, God. Now what's happening out there? I'm hearing... When Orion skids to a halt, I never know what that means. Usually, it's not good. Ma'am, what are you doing? Let's just scoot this back a little. That way I can try to draw. Now, his face is super elongated. I do want it pixie-like, but I don't want it like that pixie-like. See, the problem is I'm trying to draw around a cat. Chaos. Yes, it is absolutely chaos right now. It is absolutely chaotic right now. What, Axel? Yes. Let's bring in the King of Chaos. Come on in, sir. Hello, Greta. Why not? Come on in. Come on, Greta. Now, what's your problem, ma'am? As if Daddy is not out there. Star, have you tried real dragon fruit? Of course I have. Hello, Hendrix again. I've tried both pink and white dragon fruit. I prefer pink. Orange. And now here comes Axel. Oh my god, Axel. I mean, if you guys understand why I'm saying that, he is laying on me. Now Orion's in here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Hendrix. Now he's on the back of my chair. You know what? I don't know why I am trying so hard. I just, you know, why? Just why? Thank you, Axel. Umi, do not stand on the keys. Axel, you are not helping. We got the white light tasting. Light tasting? White tastes like nothing almost. White dragon fruit tastes like... it's just nothing. Star, just the extra cat magnet today for real, guys. Like, what the actual fuck? This is ridiculous. Sir. Sir. If you kick, you get put down. There is not going to be any abuse of Mummy today. Like, just look at this shit. He has a paw wrapped around each arm. And here comes Umi again because Orion's in the way. He will not let her pass. So I'm just like, you know, all right. So let's talk about the church. Because clearly, yes, Orion, thank you for being the reason I cannot get anything done. If you can't see, she is staring hard right at Orion. So let's talk about the church. Because clearly drawing is not in the cards right now. Let's talk about that church. So, they decided to interrupt a mass with not only a protest, but on top of that, they decided to bring in cameras and microphones and interview these people. These kids don't know how to restate a question to write an answer, of course. Hi, Greta. Greta, I can't pet you. I have my arms full. Greta, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? Go see Daddy. Go get him, Greta. And, hello, Penny. I didn't need to move at all, ever again. Penny just came bolting in here like a bat out of hell. Hello, ma'am. I didn't need to move anyways, guys. I'm fine where I am. I never need to move again. Good golly, Miss Molly. As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by everybody in the fucking house and outside the house. Yes, Penny, I see you. And why are they not in jail? I don't know, but there is charges being held up on them. Cat chaos today. It is so chaos today. It is so chaos. And yet, you know what? I'm not even going to finish that sentence. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I'm not going to finish that fucking sentence. Wait, so what happened with the church thing? So what happened was, if you look, what was it, 2 days ago? On Sunday, yeah, go ahead, crawl on my butt. I'm not moving anyway. I'll just have to ask your father for coffee if I need it, or something else, or anything. A pussy magnet. Yes. Yes, I am. So, I like how you can't fully see any cat. You just see their paws. He needs a claw trimming soon. Very badly. At least on the back paws. Yes, Penny. Really? What are you telling me? You telling me a story? Okay. Chocoholic bisexuality kicking in at warp speed. What? 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 Penny? What? What? She wants me to pet her. It's what she's asking for. But I can do nothing about it. Because as you see, I'm trapped. As it is, to scratch my own nose, I'm having to lean forward. All of the chaos, every ounce of it. As I was saying. So they were having a regular meeting, they were having a regular mass, and the protesters found out that the pastor either worked with or was an ICE agent. So they decided that Black Cat, stay on topic. Don't ask me that yet. You know what? Short answer, no, because they fucked up Let's Play so bad. I don't want to know. I don't want to see them animate anything else. No. They fucked up Let's Play horribly. It's ugly. It is way too short form. They changed the wrong shit. No. I don't want to see them touch anything else. Now, as I was saying. Yes, Penny, I see you. I swear to God, I'm 2 seconds from shutting down the stream just because I cannot. I cannot today. What, Penny? I know I can't pet you. My arms are trapped, ma'am. Penny. What? She is rubbing against the back of my shirt so bad. What? Yes, I see you, Penny. Yes, I see you. Let's Play never was good from the things I saw. Excuse you? Let's Play was an excellent comic book. You better shut your mouth. The fuck you mean they animated Let's Play? They animated it. It's on Crunchyroll, and it is an abomination. I hated everything about it. I didn't even finish the first episode. I didn't even finish the first... Umi! No! 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 No, ma'am. Matt! Axel. Hold on, guys. Ugh. I swear to God, if you cause any shit right now, Axel, I will turn you into a violin. I swear that on my mother's ashes. So whack that tail. Go ahead. Cause some shit. I gotta go wake up my husband now. They're tag teaming me, I know. I'm trying, Chris. I am trying. I'm trying to get some semblance of order. Because Axel's now pissed that I moved my arm. So I'm trying to wake up Starman. Penny finally settled. Okay, one thing down. Husband? God almighty. This is annoying. Starshine is just a girl. I'm just a girl. Matt? Matt? Husband? I don't think he's waking up today, guys. Oh, and great now. One thing at a time. Okay. And now a alert on my computer is blocking this chat. Okay, there we go. Starman, help! I'm just a girl. Axel, knock your attitude. Knock it. You asked to be up here. So knock it off. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. You know what? All of you are butt munchers for making fun of me. As I was saying. There. You happy now? You happy? Yeah? I'm literally just a girl. So, anti-ICE protesters decided to storm into this church. Okay? And they stormed into this church and they started doing, like, they were harassing the churchgoers. They were terrorizing everybody. They stormed the church. They screamed at the pulpit. Da-da-da-da-da. All because he is out like a light. He's asleep right now. This is the problem. He is taking a nap. And so because my husband is taking a nap, the world does not exist. This is a very, very well-known issue with my husband. Once he passes out, someone could break in right now and be stabbing me. He will never hear a thing. Ever. My lord. But anywho, be a good boy. And so, when they stormed this church, and they did this, they didn't just do it with the protesters. They brought in cameras and microphones, and they cornered the pastor. And they essentially said that they were using their First Amendment right to protest. And he's like, but why are you doing it here? And, to be that peaceful, I know. Try turning the fan off, maybe that'll wake him. The fan is not on, dear. The man sleeps through everything. The kitchen was on fire at our apartment. The alarms were going off. People were screaming. And my husband slept through it all. The whole thing. Axel, whip my face again, see what happens. I'll toss your old ass right across the room. See, unlike the rest of them, this one actually does mean he's getting annoyed. One day I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and squirrels, see, and I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of a little girl. Yeah, okay. And so Don Lemon pulls a microphone, stands in front of the church, gets a camera in this guy's face, and is essentially telling him to stop complaining. But the problem is that literally a church is under zero obligation to host you. They're a private property. They are not a public entity. They are a private religious property. Yes, they can be open to the public, but they are not a public entity. To be a public entity, you have to be owned by the government. They are not the government. That's why we have the separation of church and state. That's second of all. Third of all, when you go in and you protest something that is not even related to them on their private property, okay, and you interrupt their religious worship, you are infringing on their religious freedoms. And you're also infringing on their First Amendment. Because now you are impeding their free speech on their property. You see, and Don Lemon should know all this, and he didn't. So that is why, because Don Lemon posted it all thinking he was getting a win. And now, he looking real fucking dumb. And so that is the church incident. That is what transpired. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get... because the dogs have to go potty. They have not gone potty. Lon Demon. Lon Demon, I like that. He knows, he doesn't care. What was the last thing he got famous for? Just being on CNN? No, he got famous for being fired from CNN, actually. That's what he got famous for. I'm waiting, because there, he finally woke up. Husband! Husband! Hello? I need you. And I'm still weird about the whole Greenland thing. Apparently Greenlanders are whatchamacallit, protesting against being bought. Here's the problem. It's not the first time America's tried to buy them. And Greenland, I found out, is not a sovereign nation. Let's find out together, kids. I'm going to Google it right now. Is Greenland a sovereign nation? No, Greenland is not a fully sovereign nation. It is an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark, though it has extensive self-government and has recognized the right to pursue full independence. Under the 2009 Self-Government Act, Greenland manages most of its internal affairs through its own parliament and government, with Denmark and retaining responsibility for foreign defense, foreign policy, and monetary policy. Apparently, America has tried to buy Greenland quite a few times. Let's find out. How many times has America tried to buy Greenland? So the very last time we tried, the first time was 1867 by William H. Seward, and again in 1910. World War II, we tried. We had one military base there. And in 1946, we secretly offered to buy Greenland, but it was rejected. Okay. The problem is right now, apparently there has been shown that Russia or China has been trying to already consider taking over Greenland. They're trying to find a way to do it. I actually didn't know what sovereign nation meant. Oh, do you know now? So people from Denmark wouldn't need to use a passport for Greenland? No. Just like how we don't need to for Puerto Rico or the Virgin Islands. So we don't need to for those territories. So they don't need to for Greenland. It's part of their territories. I have heard all the reasons why Greenland is needed, and a lot of people are saying, you know, it's for the protection of America. I don't quite understand why we'd need to own it to be able to build what we want there. I don't know if a treaty or some kind of agreement would be better. I'm not sure. I get why he's doing it. I just don't know if we need to. I would need an expert to give me a breakdown so I can get an actual idea. Husband! Husband! He went back to sleep, guys. He absolutely fell back asleep. Well, I guess I don't see Umi. So she made it out of the area. Because one of the reasons why I wanted Starman to come here was because I wasn't able to let Umi out of the room. Because Orion kept coming in and cornering her. I am still weird about the whole Greenland thing. I don't like the idea of bribing the people of Greenland. It's all just very odd. the Nux has broken it down, and I still, even hearing what he said and understanding what he said, I still wasn't on board with it. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Very weird to me. But to me, what's more important than Greenland is this whole situation going on in Minnesota. Let's see if Axel... Let's see. Oh, maybe mommy can get some stuff done. See, this is how you clip an old man. Hello, little fox. It low-key makes us look pathetic. The problem is, when you hear why he wants to do it, it doesn't. I feel it makes us kind of look like bullies. But, at the same time, it's America first. So, right now, what I'm stuck in between is, you know that little phrase they have, you know, everyone loves you as long as you allow them to beat you up. The moment you make it all about you and you make choices that are good for you, you become the villain. Everything that Trump is doing is technically for us. Do I think we're going to acquire Greenland? I actually think no. I don't know why he's doing it, but I don't think so. But the funny part about it is that everyone expected America to fix when the whole Ukraine and Russia thing went down, and when North and South Korea and Pakistan and India, Iran, Israel and Palestine, all these different things. And the one thing I will say is, theoretically, nothing would change for Greenland. But I still don't get it. I'm a bit mixed about Greenland. I don't feel too comfortable with bribing a country, but I would rather have a 51st state so that we don't get boxed in by Russia or China. That's where I kind of sit on it too, little fox. Like, on the one hand, I'm always fine with us expanding our territory. And especially if it keeps us Tanuki. Exactly, thank you. Especially if it keeps us safe from things like Russia and China. But supposedly, Greenland doesn't care if we built anything there anyway. So, Denmark-Greenland unification has a better chance, but since Trump hasn't ruled out military action, good chances it's going to get rough all over. France literally sent one soldier. They sent less than 100 people, guys, to protect Greenland's border. They sent a single soldier. Like, Denmark can keep Greenland and all their weird licorice. He's giving us a break because we've been here since 3. We'll still be here till 7. Yikes. Yikesy cock-a-poo-poo. That's tough. I'm very tired. I am very tired, too. I feel you. Like, let me see if I can Google this. I screenshot what someone said, and I wanted to cross-reference it. Let me see where it is. So, from what I've told, France sent 15 people. Germany sent 13 people. Sweden sent 3 people. Norway sent 2. Finland sent 2. The UK sent 1. The Netherlands sent 1. And Denmark sent a dog sled. This is what supposedly was sent. How many soldiers were sent to Greenland? Okay. Okay, so supposedly, this is the real number. Still not all that great. I don't think it'll get to military action. It will be like Middle East. They'll boast for a bit. Nothing will happen because America's the only country that still has an active army. Right. Might have to bring caffeine with me next time because my ass is whipped right now. I need to get better study skills and habits. Having a hard time revising my exam tomorrow. Ugh. So here's what the AI overview says over 12 different articles. Hundreds of soldiers, primarily Danish, were sent to Greenland in January 2026 as part of Operation Arctic Endurance, following U.S. interest in the territory, with Denmark deploying 100 combat troops and supplementing existing forces, and European allies sending smaller reconnaissance teams, a few dozen total, from France, Germany, Norway, Sweden, the UK, and the Netherlands, aiming to bolster Arctic security amidst rising geopolitical tensions. Oh my god, it's true. Oh my god, specific numbers. Germany sent 13, France sent 15, the UK sent, and Netherlands sent one guy each. Norway and Sweden sent 2 people each. Guys, it's true. Guys, it's true. Denmark sent over 200 total soldiers. This deployment added to the roughly 150. So, total, there's less than 400 soldiers there. We don't need Greenland. I don't know if we do or we don't. I'm hearing a lot of political talk about the security of the country. Man, we suck. Guys, I cannot believe it's true. Netherlands sent 1 person. The UK sent 1 person. That person better be Captain America if you want to be, like, what are we doing? I ain't trying to prioritize making art supplies a lot cheaper. Well, that's what tariffs are for, baby. If we do get Greenland, will the name be changed to Orange Land? Stop it. Supposedly nothing would change for Greenland. So, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's more embarrassing. That this is happening at all. Because I wouldn't mind, but I'm not quite understanding what the problem is about suggesting buying it. That being said, what I do find a problem with is saying we can take it the easy way or the hard way. I get in some ways why people are okay with it purely because we're so tired of getting shit on as a country. I do get that portion of it. I'm tired of America getting shit on. I'm tired of everyone else breaking international law, everyone else doing whatever the hell they want, and getting nothing for it. You know, for years, we still are making payments to foreign countries. We're giving people money. We're expected to go and take care of every skirmish. We're expected to defend, like with Iran. And I'm not against it. But like what's going on with Iran, like what happened with Venezuela. We're expected to go and take care of something. And then we're also expected to get no recompense for it. We're expected to not want to expand ourselves. We're expected to cut ourselves off at the pass as long as we take care of everyone else. The Gulf of America in 2025. Orange land in 2026. Trump would do something and call. I think Trump would do it just to piss people off. Could it be another big ass tactic? You ask something over the top, watch them scramble and give you what you want in a different way. That is what I'm more edging towards, Jade. That is, like, again, there's a lot of things that Trump does. I'm not okay with us taking care of the world. I've never been okay with it. I'm tired of being told how horrible America is, but then we're also told that we have to change our laws. Every other fucking country on this planet, which all my friends love to laugh at, but it's fucking truth. Every other country on this planet has immigration laws, has laws they have to abide by. They have borders that they have to keep. Why is it our borders don't count? And if we're so horrible, then why are you all trying to get in? He would absolutely do it to piss people off. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do agree that America basically became the bitch of the world, particularly by the European Union when it comes to military spending, is probably why we could still afford the universal. It is. If Trump or what the hell? Babe! Something's going on out there. And that's why, Mitch, that right there is why I'm not too bothered by what we're doing. I am and I'm not. But you know what? Everyone else loves to tell us what we can and cannot do. Everyone wants to treat us like we're the parents of the world. But nobody else wants to come and stand up and do what we do. Nobody wants to stand up and you know, do for the world what we're expected to do. We are expected, if you want to know why I did that, it's just so I could put the paper behind the star emblem and see how much it showed up. I'm really tired of it, guys. As an American, I'm really tired of it. No, I didn't click on none of that. Stop it. God. As an American, I'm really tired of all of it. I'm tired of the whole pile of it. Saying people cry over America's immigration laws while Mexico will throw babies and strollers into a van. They literally did that on camera. They did not give a fuck. Something is happening out there, and I can't tell what he's barking at. And I can't move because I'm covered in cats. Orion doesn't bark like that. He's either barking at a cat and they're in a fight. And it's not Luna. Honey! Orion's fighting with somebody. Can you put the dogs outside for a minute? Let him go to the bathroom. Please. Baby. What? Okay. What child is on the desk today? Yeah, essentially all of them. It just keeps changing. Right now, this is Axel. This right now is Axel. Earlier, it was Luna, and then Umi. Penny is on my butt. Then Hendrix came over. I don't know where the hell he went to. And all this holding and gripping. Now my wrist is hurting, so I can't drive if I wanted to. So, Wicked is right. All of them. And now Luna is glaring at me. What? I don't know why I bother kids. And he's over there smacking his tail and everything, too. Being a little shit. Yeah, you. Yes, you, Axel. You. You have to go to work. Talk to you all on Thursday. Yes, you be good, Wicked, and tell your son we are praying for his safety. Axel, don't be a dick. There's a good boy. I know you're not used to that hanging out. He's sniffing the pole that the camera's on. He's very confused why it's there. He's not used to that. Normally the airspace is free here. What? What, baby boy? Can't believe how old this boy is. He was born sometime between, let's see. It's 2016. He was born sometime between 2012 and 2014. We're pretty sure more like 2012. Because when we found him, he was almost 3 years old. And that was 2016. So more than likely 2012. Which would put him at about, 14 years. Who is he yelling at, babe? Babe! Orion! Orion! Come on, buddy. What's the matter? Come here. Who have you been talking shit to today? Bye, Emo. Orion. Who are you talking shit to? And his coat, yes. Axel has a very beautiful coat. I take very good care of my animals. This is why it's so frustrating with Atticus's coat, because almost all my cats, with the exception of Atticus, this is how their fur is. You saw it with Umi, you saw it with Luna. Everyone's got healthy coats. And then you got Atticus. Penny, it makes sense. She chews her fur out. But the fur that's there is stunning. Only Atticus has all fucked up fur. But Axel, he's in pain because he's getting so old. His paws are killing him. His back legs specifically are having a lot of issues. Greta, what's wrong with Orion, baby? What's going on with him? He's making an awful lot of noise today, ma'am. What? Does Orion have a belt? Shut up! Orion's belt. What are you doing, mister? Come here. Who are you yelling at? I haven't heard you talk shit like that since Zora was alive. Who are you yelling at? Go see Daddy. Go talk to Daddy, guys. Lord. I can't with these animals. Oh, I'm so sick of the AI ads. There's one where literally it's based off of, you can tell it's based off of manhwas. Like there's ones where the girl are beautiful and innocent and she somehow falls in love or catches the eye of this evil mob boss who just captures her and turns her into a sex slave or some shit. Come on, Luna. Come on. Don't sniff his face. Just come over here. Bitch. Bitch! And she walks all over my keyboard, of course. Guys, I might have to cut the stream just because everyone's acting so chaotic. And I cannot... Well, you don't understand. I can't let the disrespect slide. The problem is that he used to meow like that at Zoro. Because Zoro would go toe-to-toe with Orion. And Zoro would slap him in the face and corner him and all that shit. No one's done that since Zoro died. The closest has been Sunny. So, that's why I'm confused. And the problem is that Orion grew up respecting Zoro. So he would not attack him. But I don't know if because he tries to treat the boys, the kittens that all got let out, he tries to treat them like they're dogs. You don't block them. The problem is even if you block them, they'll happen more. Well, Axel, I'm sorry, baby. Here. Ugh. Ooh, my arm. But yeah, it was horrible. The AI animation was so bad, and then she's screaming, "Are you going to grape me? Are you going to grape me? What are you doing? Let me go." While her mouth is already covered with his, and then it looked like their faces were melting together. It was so bad. It was so bad. I can't even describe. I had to let Starman, so it came on my feed again. Our battles will be legendary. Oh, God. But all right, guys. I'm going to have to cut the stream early because there's been nothing but interruptions today. The animals have made it impossible. I am so sorry. This is as far as I got on drawing. Like, what even is this? I apologize, children. I promise Thursday will be different. Maybe I can get some editing done tonight because that doesn't require me. And I'll try to get a video out for tomorrow while I'm at work. I know, what the heck. I am so sorry. Chaos has won. Yes. Chaos won today. You like the interruptions? They're stressing me out. All right, how about this? I will go make a cup of coffee. I will leave the room for a minute. How about this? All right. All right, let's make a deal. I go make a cup of coffee. While I'm out there, they will get me out of the room for a minute. And maybe that'll change things. How does that sound, kids? And then I'll come back. Does that sound like a plan? What do we think? What say you, children? We like this idea? Sounds good? Okay. Let me see if Penny will stay up here. I'm gonna get up for a minute, baby. No, you can't climb on me. Oh. All right. Hopefully she stays in here. Intermission. Okay? Let me see. Can I show the video? What is it? It's graphics. Alright. How do I hide my own face? How do I do this? Okay. Apparently Penny did stay. I did. She did, rather. Mystery solved. This is all Penny. It was Umi that Orion was battling with. I would suggest have them pair up. What did I miss? Can't remember the author, though. Called Drawing with the Right Side of Your Brain. The hell? The hell did I miss? While I was gone. Grabbing my egg biscuit and wine biscuit. Courtesy of Rhode Island. Not the whole state, mind you, but, you know. Yes, and this is going to be now 40 ounces of coffee that I'll drink today. Because why not? But yeah, it was Umi. It was Umi. Orion, go see Daddy. He has to take care of that for you. Go, sir. 1, 2. Thank you. They be fighting while you can't do nothing, right? And they were fighting. Guess where they were fighting? Right on top of Starman. Like, she was on the back of the couch. Orion was on top of Starman. And that's where the fighting was happening. And he had no idea. Not a clue. So when you guys wonder what I mean when I say he's oblivious to the world, he's oblivious. So what conversation did I miss while I was gone? First of all, ew. How dare. How dare. I have to learn how to animate first. But I would like that. He wasn't awake. They did that while he was asleep right above him. What, Cleo? What, Cleo? Oh, Orion's in the doorway and now she feels trapped. Great. It's another. And Penny's on my butt. So this should show great. Gene. Thank you, Meme Daddy. Thank you. Hassan shot Kaya again? Actual thing or what? Quality trolling, sir. Quality trolling. Wow. Recently. Is he lying about it again? Or is he fully embracing the zap now? Why, is Meme Daddy new around here? I feel like I've seen his name before. I feel like I recognize the name. Someone broke the tip off my pencil. That meow you heard was Cleo just now. Cleo. He's the evil lobster back. Now, you know better than to give references to me right now, especially with all the chaos that just happened. My brain ain't in the right place. And that's why it was all weird. Alrighty. She keeps timing you out. Why? What happened to drawing my pets OCs? I will be very honest. That is always hard for me to do. Lobsters are cannibals? Most animals are. That's a fact. I don't know why he's lying. That's what I'm asking. I don't know. Also, he has a second account in there. So the plot thickens. Chaco, you cannot say dick move because you've timed out Matthew. You've timed out my husband. Excuse me. I had a snack. I haven't broken a single rule. We're literally in a call, bro, right now. Take your complaints up in the DMs like a man. See, I'm not the only one, bitch, doing it. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. Why you think he says that Frog is his favorite mod? Nuh-uh. Babe. Which mod timed you out? Come here and say that, because they don't believe me. I'll ask you again. Who of my mods has timed you out?
It was the sponge.
It was the sponge?
Yes.
Oh, and now, better or worse?
Not as good.
Not as good? Are we glad I only got a half dozen?
Yeah.
Are you not even happy with what you got?
I'll use them, but they're not that great.
Question.
Huh?
Do we want to do stromboli and pizza strips for dinner tonight? I'm asking if it's a yes or a no. Because I can get what's at you-know-where tomorrow night for dinner. Because I'm going to be there till 8:30.
Yeah, I guess. I mean...
It's a question. It's a yes or a no. I mean, we going calorie heavy today if we do, because I have white pizza strips. You have a whole half box. I'm going to have a cup of tea and play some games with you in the background. Not a problem. Oh, he acts nice now. Don't fall for it. He's a redcoat. Oh. How many years ago was this? Listen. That, he doesn't forget. It's been about 2 years now since you did it. No, I remember the on purpose ones. You did this one on purpose, but I don't remember why. He remembers he was telling a dad joke. And you said no, I guess. My back fat just started clapping in appreciation. Right, bro. Okay. So, to begin with, this man understands Italian food, okay? If you have never been in the northeast of America, okay? To begin with, if you've never been anywhere near, even Michigan, if you've never been near Pennsylvania, even those areas, you're not going to understand what I'm about to say. And it's really been a revelation because of how it treated my father. My dad was about just not okay. He had been not eating for 12 days, and I give him the food from Rhode Island, and my dad has been changed ever since. And I had a Tiffany. Guys. I couldn't figure out for years the whole body positivity thing and all that. All right? One of the reasons I got sucked in is because everyone told me how food is poison. But I had been eating what I assumed was fast food and processed food for years. It has come to a realization that food in New England is made differently, even the processed shit. Something is different about the way, at least in Rhode Island, okay? And fast food for us was going to the local Italian bakery or deli and getting something over there. We only had very limited fast foods, but typically you would go, because most of our markets have a hot bar. There's a market called Dave's, okay? And there is one particular Dave's. It's in Smithfield. I'm going to show you this Dave's. I'm going to see if I can get a photo of it. Let me get this up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get photos of the inside. All right. The one on Bald Hill Road apparently got updated. There's one in North Kingston, which is beautiful. But the one in Smithfield, in my opinion, is gorgeous. There we go. All right, hold on. Here it is. I wonder if I can get images of it so you can see what I mean. That is it. Oh my God, Dante's over here pissing out half his body weight.
So Phil told me he is home.
Huh?
He told me he is home.
Does he want to come here and get it, or does he want you to go there and bring it?
I said I'm going to bring it there.
Well, double check to see what he wants. That's Freshwater, Cleveland. What the fuck is that? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find the photo so I can show you. See, this is half of the hot bar. Let me see if I can show you this. Hold on. I'm going to screen share. This is just only the section right here is the prepared foods they make that you can grab right off and that are refrigerated. This whole section right here is just their cold prepared foods. Right around the corner here is fresh prepared. You can get clam cakes and chowder. You can get pizza. You can get sushi. What else do they have over there in the Smithfield one?
I can't remember. It's been too long.
They have a calzone, stromboli. Okay, this is a market. All right, right there in the center. This is their fresh made soups that they make from scratch. This is all local baked goods from different Rhode Island bakeries and establishments. Okay, and if you look right there, it says hot sandwiches. This is just where you can get hot sandwiches. Okay? All here and all up here, leading out to there, is prepared cold foods. Okay? This is just one market. Just one. What's going on? She had cats on stream for the first fucking hour and a half. No, the first 2 hours, actually. You hear a cat? Yes, you hear several. You hear several. Penny is right behind me. Atticus is at Starman's feet. Cleo is in the background somewhere. She cannot get caught. The water is different. Yes, everything is different here. Very cute cat. Why, thank you. Okay, so let me see. This is their to-go foods. Okay. Which is different from the like, you can see this is all the, see that picture right there? All this is stuff that Dave's makes that you can just grab and go to just have your dinner or your meal. This is what this is a third of the produce section. Like, I grew up, yo, who did that? That is not okay. Oh my goodness, Matt, that's toxic. What just happened? Did somebody poop near me? Because that smells terrible. Good Lord almighty, that is not okay. I feel assaulted. Here's the other half. Oh my god. Of course it disappears. There's the prepared food bar. That's only half. No, there's the rest of it. These are the prepared food sections. These are, once again, handmade every day at the market. Every day at this market. Dave's is an amazing marketplace. And that is one, and this is just, that is just their prepared foods and hot bar. So you understand, that's just our markets. Every single market in New England, especially in Rhode Island, it isn't you just go to the meat section. There is a butcher there. The deli section is full of, like, go to your standard Walmart in any southern state, triple the size of the deli section. That's how the deli size is there everywhere. Every time you go to the fish section, there is a fishmonger there. You just ask them and they will cut you the cut you want from the beef in the back. This is what I grew up on. Thank you for the 22 months, Hunty. Thank you. So it did not occur to me that I was not eating the same things everyone else was eating. It did not occur to me why so many people have health problems. Because living in the South was when my health problems really started. It's where I gained more weight. Because there's no options like there are in Rhode Island. Down here, it is highly processed or fast food or nothing. Because the thing is, let's say you go to some hometown little southern, they don't home make anything either. Most of them buy from a food service company, or they put it from a can, or something like that. I love you, Tony. Thank you for the $1. I made his back flat clap. He heard Stromboli. The South is the South. And I will tell you right now, the only things that the South has going for it is the prices. Are you waiting for that? Can you hear me now? All right, I just heard my voice over here. I'm testing to make sure it's coming through. I'm waiting for the computer to catch up so I can make sure I hear it. It's really delayed. All right, I just heard my voice over here. I'm testing to make sure it's coming through. Okay, good. All right. Um, my mic is lit up. The emblem on Restream is not crossed out. I am not muted anywhere. I'm not muted on anything. According and Restream is claiming it hears me. So I did not know that I was muted because nothing was telling me I was muted. The wire on the mic gave up for a second, but then it lit back up. So I don't know what you guys heard. I have no idea what the last thing you heard was. But it was lighting up like it was hearing me and everything. Like there was no problems. So that's weird. That's a little suspicious. That's weird. Is what it is, though. Orion! Leave Cleo alone! Before, oh God, I don't remember what I was talking about then. Before I pinned your donation. I don't know. Here's what I will tell you. The food up north is just different. It is just vastly different. That's all I'll say on the matter. You guys wanted Forrest, so I'm trying to... You wanted me to refine his look. So I'm trying to give him a very pixie type face. Because he is related to Red and Guy. He's a little different. But I'm also not on much longer. We're tacking on till 6:45. And that's it. What you guys missed is, and I don't think you missed it, Starman's going to bring the portion of what we got to my brother and his wife. As they paid for it. So, you gonna go to bed, weakling? Now that cat vomit carpet is clean. Ew. Good night, my darling. I'm trying to find a good place to get Kaiser rolls for the hubby. I mean, you're in New Hampshire or Vermont? What about, oh God, what is it called? Brothers or something like that. Hannity's. Hannity's? Pretty sure it's Hannity. Question on the page. How do you think news organizations decide which stories report first? Answer from student. I have no idea how they decide these stories. You have notes to help you. Damn. They have notes and they can't. Damn. Woo. These kids are cooked. These kids are cooked. Good night, Choco. These kids are cooked. But yeah, so anyways, the notes literally give the reason why something would be covered in the news. I mean, it's common sense because it's newsworthy, because it affects multiple people, because it's worth reporting to people, because it can help people, because it affects people. I mean, it's just, these are just things they could say. Unless I grow to love it. I'm staying to get the teacher loan forgiveness. I'm out. Hannaford's, that's what it was. Doesn't he? Wow. Oh, yeah, you have to go to a beefies from Jersey. These kids are cooked. I know. You guys said I should redesign him, so I'm trying to do that right now. I'm gonna make him more willowy than the boys. The nearest fast food restaurant where I grew up is over an hour away. Most people filled up on their freezers subsistence fishing. They were definitely... Oops, but they were harder to go grab. They get that part of it, but they can't go any further than that. Like, hey, you know. Problem is, some news stations do it because of bias and politics. And I just don't think kids can think that far ahead anymore, honey. We're talking about bias and stuff right now, but the questions were about what makes something worth talking about. It's who it affects. It's we blind. I know, right? Who has tried the IQ part? Oh, ultra processed foods. Thank you. Like how it impacts people emotionally, how many people are affected. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what makes it newsworthy is whether or not it's really going to be important for people to hear it. We discussed all of it before. Wow. But that's requiring these kids to have some kind of retention, babe. You're expecting them to actually retain information that's not 6, 7. No cap, fam. You ain't got the drip for that. We ain't got the Riz either, so, you know. Maybe if you improved your aura. Instead of being a Sigma. I'm waiting. They're about to hear all that. And this chat's about to be like, don't do that again. And if it isn't, then I'm going to be even sadder. We discussed all of it before. I had to work with them. I just don't know what to do and what I could do. BRB taking my membership money back. You don't understand, guys. The other night, because my boss's son was with me on Friday. He's 14. And the restaurant is small. And so I kept torturing him with the Gen Z, Gen Alpha speak. And when I tell you, I almost peed. I cried laughing. And I had one of my regulars was in. And so when they came over, I said, when he brings you the check and asks you how everything is, Tell him the food was bussin'. No cap. And he walks over, my precious little man. He walks over and he asks them, and how was everything tonight, folks? And Brian, I was so proud of him. He looks up and goes, oh, no cap, fan. It was bussin'. And all I heard was, no. It was so beautiful. And I was so happy. It was glorious. You had to have been there. I like how all I had to do, the way I also would react, is busting. I said, and I was like, don't be so skibbity, fam. And the best part was, there was 2 tables, okay? So this is the way the dining hall is set up, right? It's 5, 5, and 3. Okay, right in the middle, and then here's the front door, and then here's where we cook. There was a table of teenagers here, and a table of teenagers right next to me. This one was dying laughing, and this one at first was groaning alongside of him. And then they came over and they said, say 6, 7 to him. They started helping me too, and then they were like, yo, this old lady's lit. She got the aura too, and I was like, that's right, children. That's right, children. It don't help. It doesn't hurt that I literally Googled it. I'm not joking. Are you ready for this, guys? I'm gonna show you this. This is the best part. If you too want to torture a teenager, this is where AI is good. Gen Alpha slang. And she doesn't just tell you. She gives you a breakdown. I pulled out this one, the phantom tax. I said, is you phantom taxing our guests? It means taking food. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Would you all like to know? Because I will tell you right now, Hunty, this tortured the kids more than anything. If they already think you're old, this will hurt them. This will hurt them more than anything. Are you ready? Get out. Google. And you just get all... I was so aura farming. You have no idea, Chris. You've got Riz, Skibbity, Gyat. Do you know what a Gyat is, guys? It is a term for the appreciation of a large backside. Mogging to look significantly better than someone else. Bussin'. Very good, especially for food. Slay. Farnham tax. Cap or no cap. Drip. But drip's been around for a long time. Sheesh. Mewing. This one's really weird. A facial posture trend to improve your jawline. 8. We all know this one. It's giving. Brain rot. Sigma. It's too much. Did they call me auntie? They did not. But maybe they did. I don't know. They said they essentially said, for just to elaborate, they were like, she knows what she's talking about. I was wielding the slang like a cringy teen. It was beautiful. And the thing is, I have a very, like, when I'm really enjoying myself and I don't care if somebody knows, I have a face that I make. It is a chaos gremlin face. And this child, he knows me well enough. He's known me since he was like 10. Every time he walked around the corner, I had my chaos gremlin face on. And that boy went, not today. Literally at one point, he walked out. He looked at me in the face and walked backwards back into the kitchen. He so did not want to deal with my bullshit. And the whole dining hall was dying laughing. It was beautiful. I said slay one day and my students said it was cringe. So do more. or if they do it as normie shit. I'm telling you right now, do it more. You have free will. You are an adult. Use their slang. Torture the children. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. I promise you, it is one of the greatest things. One day, I was 12. And my mother was driving me to school. Okay? Oops, I Did It Again came on the radio. And who was in front of us but a school bus full of my schoolmates from my class. They were from my class. Hit the Gritty. I'll have to use that one next time. And my mother was behind the wheel. And I'm trying to be as still as I was going full T-Rex. Like, don't move, they won't see you, okay? And my mother started dancing. And she was going, oops, I did it again. As we're at the red light. I need you to imagine a woman my size with tits twice the size of mine doing this. And my mother was rocking it. She was shaking that damn Corolla. We were flowing, and I could not sink any lower into that seat. It is the one time, how I remember it so well, is it was the one time I was embarrassed by my parents. I say sus and cringe. My teens find it very cringe. Banana, I got you, baby. Google it. Use all their phrases. It kills them. It kills them. Leave Brittany alone. I know. It absolutely murders these children to hear their phrases come out of an adult. Ruins their whole day, it does. And I love it. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I think I've ever been embarrassed by my parents in like a fun way. I have. This is the only time. It was the only time. Because I love my parents. I was one of those kids that enjoyed spending time with their parents. I never found it weird or boring or uncool to hang out with my mom and dad. I loved hanging out with my mom and dad. I thought it was great. I was very alone in that sentiment. Most of my friends didn't hang out with them. Oops, I fucked up again. I dropped out of school, got lost in the drugs, damn. I'm trying to think, because Forrest is very much like he was named that for a reason in the stories. He's meant to be like a guardian of sorts. Because he was not part of the main royal family. But I don't like it being so on the nose. I hung out with them more as a teen for sure. I hung out with my family all the time. I was 10 years old watching Frasier. And Mad About You. My family did everything together. We just did. When Philip and I wanted to watch Disney, the whole family watched Disney. The only things we weren't allowed to watch was like obviously really adult things. Like we couldn't watch horror movies or things like that. But yeah, everything else the family did as a family. I went and saw Jurassic Park when I was like 5 or 6. When it came in theaters. Towards the end of its run when it was cheaper to go. You ever seen it All in the Family? I can't remember. It was not my parents' biggest show, but I have seen All in the Family, of course. Honey, you gotta remember, my parents were born in the 50s. So a lot of that stuff was just spoken about in my household. See, I'm trying to think design-wise about his clothing. See, this is like the skinnier, sleeker men. This is how I used to draw men. Can't relate. My parents don't take cartoons seriously enough. My dad was an art student, so he always did. My dad always took art very seriously. And my parents wanted me to pursue it. And they encouraged me. And I will say I harpooned it myself because I saw the writing on the wall. I back then saw the writing on the wall politics-wise, so I did not do it because I was not going to put myself through the drama of dealing with all those artistic types and have to go fight them all because it was a game to them. None of them cared. My parents loved watching Hee Haw, Sanford and Son, All in the Family, The Jeffersons, pretty much anything, any Norman Lear stuff. My parents, see, we didn't watch a lot of old shows purely because my parents didn't have them on recording and we didn't have cable for a very long time. So it was really hard to see a lot of them, the reruns. But if we did, it was like the Lucille Ball show. We watched, let me think. Oh God, I can see them, and I can't think of the name right now. Oh God. Laverne and Shirley. Stuff like that we watched. They didn't like Mary Tyler Moore all that much. Well, sometimes they watched it. Dealing with the artistics and the autistics. My mom thought SpongeBob was ugly looking. See, my parents enjoyed modern TV. We watched a lot of modern TV and appreciated the older TV. It was music where my parents stayed in the past. My parents stayed firmly in the past. Very much so. So, like I said, growing up, I did not realize Elvis was dead. I did not realize half the Beatles were dead when I was growing up. I had no idea. I didn't know who TLC was until I was like 11 or 12. Waterfall came out when I was in single digits. I didn't find out about it until I was a teenager. The first band I ever found out about that wasn't started in at minimum the 80s was Goo Goo Dolls. Because you could not escape. When I turned 10, you could not escape the Goo Goo Dolls. Iris was absolutely everywhere. Hello, Rachel. Iris was everywhere. You could not escape that song. It was all over the radio. Kids were singing it. I never even heard Oasis until I was in high school. Yes, Elvis is dead, but I did not know that at the time. When I was little, I was shocked. And, because in the closet, in the house, in the hallway, my mom had these little Elvis dolls. They were Barbie dolls. I don't know where they are now. But, you know, it's stuff like that. And so I grew up listening to Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Cher, Natalie Cole, the Eagles, Mellencamp, the Beatles, AC/DC. That's what I grew up listening to. And then there was my dad who was born in the 40s blasting AC/DC. Right, my dad listened to a lot of that. Like Queen, Elton John, Billy Joel. That's what I grew up listening to. I knew all their songs. I knew all of that. The Four Tops, the Seasons, the Shirelles. Pretty much anything that was made from 1940, probably even the 30s, all the way up to 1995, I would say 1995. That was not modern music because my parents did not like rap. They did not listen to rap. They hated rap. They hated country too. The only country song I knew was from the Blues Brothers. Stand by your man. That's all I knew. They just didn't like most of it. That was it. And every single holiday, what my family would do, we had to get ready for everybody. Mom, your parents and my parents would get along great. Well, I mean, half of them, one of mine's dead. But yes. Whatchamacalls it? When it comes to it, like my dad and mom, when we were getting ready, because every holiday we had to go visit all the family. First was church, then it was visiting the family. Okay, depending on the day. Your parents were born in the 50s, so your parents and my parents are the same age, Rocky. Because my dad's 75. Now he's going to be 76 this year. My mother's birthday is tomorrow. She went, hi, Dylan. Let me think. The year she died, she was 65. So, in 2004, she would have been 70. So, my mom would be turning 72 tomorrow, if she was still alive. So, yeah. I don't know why I needed to do all that math. Mom is 4 years younger than Dad. I should have just minus 4 from his age. I'm a retard. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, my dad was born in 1950 and my mom was born in 54. Que sera, sera. But yeah, that's how it was. So, like, Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Eagles, the Doobie Brothers, things like that, I grew up listening to. And every holiday, what we would do is we would wake up, do whatever tradition with the family, like, you know, opening presents, going around Easter egg hunt around the house, so on and so forth. And then, like for Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day and Halloween, my mom always made baskets for us. There was always a basket out in the morning. We always had the Easter egg hunt and the Easter baskets. 4th of July was the food. Birthdays were always depending on what you wanted. And every time we'd have to go visit family, what would happen is, so your mom and my mom are the same age, Rocky. Well, you know what I mean. And what we would do is, Mom and Dad would turn off all the TVs. They would blast their records and Frank Sinatra, essentially Rat Pack. And that's how we'd all get ready. We'd be running around in our underwear, get everything ready, go into the bathroom, do all stuff. Star Mom did boo baskets before they were cool. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't realize they weren't a thing. I did not realize they weren't a thing. I thought everybody did those. When they started calling them boo baskets, I'm like, so it's a Halloween basket. Even on Thanksgiving, we get a little something. My grandmother would go and get these expensive little chocolate turkeys. So we would get like candy. Get a little treat of candy every Thanksgiving. It's just how it was. My mother lived to celebrate and decorate. Her favorite thing was shopping. Shopping, cooking, celebrating. That's how my mom was. You couldn't stop her from doing any of it. She loved it all. That's just how she was. You had a baby record player for 45s? I believe I did too. I believe it was my mother's. But I think it's good that I got to end it with talking because now it's 6:40. So I got to start wrapping it up for the day, kids. I'd have been done earlier, but I agreed to the intermission. So this is the beginning of the redo of Forest once I nail down how I want his outfits to look, because it's hard. We'll do that on Thursday. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you letting me... What, Luna? Oh my god, why? Girl, you had me with that derp-ass face for the entire first hour. You stop it. I didn't start developing my music taste until high school, and that happens. Like, it depends on what your exposure is. But, you know. Either way, kids. I see how it is. I show up and you wrap it up. Girl, it's going on 7 p.m. And I had to go to the bathroom. Luna, oh my god. Come on. You may come here. I know. Are you mommy's pain in the ass? I told you she got a squeaky voice. I told you, kids. She got a squeaky voice. My little derp. What? She heard me getting ready to wrap up and she was like, oh, can I come and steal you again? Sure, why not? Okay. Either way, guys, you will see me on Thursday for the stream. I don't know what time yet. I'm going to try to do it exactly on time. I am going to get some shit done tonight, hopefully. Because right now I'm working a lot, helping out at the restaurants. Thankfully here in town this time. Not all the way an hour away. But thank you guys so much. If you want to, just say a prayer for my dad. He goes under the knife sometime on Thursday. My hope is that when I talk to you all, I will already have had, whatchamacallit, had the news, my dad was okay, and that everything is good, and the surgery went well. What? Luna? Just know that part of the reason I exist I exist at all, is her birthday tomorrow, my mother's. So, I'm a little melancholy, but that's why I'm glad I got stuff done. What? You guys are being Ryan came in, he's climbing on me, Luna's climbing all over me, Penny is on my back. God almighty. But I love you guys. Say a prayer for my mother's soul. Say a prayer for my dad when he goes under the knife. It's only gallbladder surgery, so I know it's not as severe as it used to be, but, you know, always cherish those you've got and say a prayer when you can. Pray for our country, my fellow Americans, because half our country is nuts right now and doesn't even know what law and order is. I love you guys. I will pray for you all. Remember to tell people who are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, guys, I love you all. Be safe. Have a fantastic night. And I will see you all